Mad, Sick, Reggaeville.
And then we had, a time when we had a slight break in the group. 2 members left, Igor and Willie left. And we kept going with new members, Tony Eruption, and we've had several before then. But these are the 2 keyboard players who are now left with us. Norris Webb, unfortunately, and Maurice Gregory, we're good to go. But the history has been simple but very, very complex. All what I've told you is just milestones along the way. Things have been very, very complex. Sometimes very difficult, sometimes have been great. Tonight was great, we really enjoyed it.
You know me, I always think about this band and it always comes to my mind funky reggae time. So it's like yeah, well, it was what I did really get the vibes from you, at the 90s especially, So it was a funky reggae band. So are we not dealing with that anymore? Are we not having no more bands that dealing with funk music?
Yeah, there are quite a few Jamaican bands who play R&B as well as play reggae.
Yeah, but at the beginning,
Kimani Mali plays some serious R&B, some serious funky.
Yeah. There are not much bands coming out of Jamaica anymore. You have Morgan Heritage.
Quite a few young ones, right?
Yeah, C-Sharp. No, but in the days when everything was a band still, we have enough artists now, more artists than bands. So it kind of changed the landscape a little bit, but we don't call it funky music, we call it crossover. Yeah, and it's a style that we thought was indigenous to us, up to a point where we use the influence of both sides of the Atlantic, which we grew up on and express ourselves.
I think it's, well, I would like to ask you what you think about keeping one style so many times. Is it possible?
Come again?
You always try to get influence, but what about, is it for you difficult to keep the same style? To keep
to keep the same style,
so long.
Yeah, man, look, we've had several tracks that we have put out along the way. A tune like Never Was a Runaround, that's a direct R&B, crossover reggae kind of feel. We're not closed into any one type of music in terms of what we play, but we know where our strength is. We know our strength is reggae music. We know that. That's who we are, that's what we are. That's what we're doing here at Reggae Town. That's what we're doing here. So, we know that, but we know we can extend ourselves and we can play other kinds of music, and we see ourselves as blenders, blend the music together. And we're proud of that. We're very proud of that.
Stephen, your musical background is a Foster Davis School of Music. In Jamaica there is also 2 more institutions that teaching youth the music, like Alpha Boy School and the Royal School of Music. So how do you can compare those 2 institutions? What is the difference between those 2? Because Alpha is something like legendary from Jamaican musicians.
Yeah, and Foster Davis is legendary too, because Foster Davis was more leaning towards a classical music style, and that, you have to view the fact that they came up with people like Winterton Garvey, they came up with, Paul Shaw, they came up with a number of players who became very successful classically. I just have to be part of it, and I went a different way, and I became, one of their most famous students, as it were, but not so much for playing the cello, for being the, the member of third word everybody knew me as. And I think that the schools need to be not so much compared to each other, because they have a little difference between them. The Alpha Boy School had one particular thing it did, and it's very, very famous for like taking kids who may not have even had a chance to really play music and give them a chance. Whereas Edinburgh College is a legitimate college. You have to have fees to go there. You have to be able to afford the college fees. And Foster Davis was a similar kind of thing like Edinburgh, but was more on the classical side, more on the classical side of music. It was the home of the Jamaica Youth Orchestra, and it was classically the vision of Jamaica.
Mad, sick, Reggaeville.